I turned a vintage radio into a sort of synth thing for my dad's birthday, and this is it. It's not a radio, it's a synth. Initially I was going to make him an analog synth, and then I realised I don't have the capabilities. So I used a Raspberry Pi instead. And then I realised I don't know how to code. But luckily, a person called Joseph Baskin had made something called Sampler Box, which you can stick on your Raspberry Pi, and then you can put samples on it of whatever you want and turn it into a sampler. I wanted to put sounds on there that reminded him of his youth, which I hope he doesn't mind me saying was mostly in the 70s. So we've got lots of things on there like Mellotron and some Mini Moog samples. And then also later on got some DX21 settings, because when I was a kid my dad's DX21 was nicked from his car after a gig, so I thought I'd reunite them. Another idea which was slightly foiled was I wanted to use the original amp circuit from the radio to give it some colour, but it doesn't work. So I had to steal some diodes from the circuit and make a little soft clipping thing instead, which everything goes through, and there's a control for the saturation for that, which doesn't do a huge amount. Next I had to sort out the LCD screen, which tells you which preset you're on. So I cut away a bit of the chassis, and then it plugs straight into the GPIO pins on the Raspberry Pi. And then some little tactile buttons to go underneath the original buttons, which took me so long to figure out why it wasn't working, but eventually it clicked. This one does preset up. This one is preset down. The next one doesn't do anything, so I didn't plug it in. And the last one is power on off. This little orange LED does absolutely all, but I thought it'd look cool having some kind of vintage valve glow to it, so I stuck that in there. On the back we've got ports for power and a mono jack out, and then one that doesn't do anything, and then a USB, which is what you plug it into the keyboard with. It's got a volume knob, which is a little bit janky, and then this is the saturation knob that I was talking about. Here's the man himself playing it. He's a good egg, and I wanted to do something nice for him.